Welcome back. It is Tuesday, so that means we get to check in with the Unconventional Dietitian, Daphne Olivier. She joins us virtually. Daphne, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me today.
Of course. So we're continuing kind of like our hormone conversation for this month, and we're talking about endocrine disruptors. What exactly are those, and how do they impact our hormones?
Okay, so endocrine disruptors are basically chemicals that mimic the way that our endocrine system works. So the endocrine system is all about hormones and how your hormones communicate with one another. So that's kind of in a nutshell what your endocrine system is. There are some real specific things that will affect the way that your hormones work. And there are two particular things that I really want to talk about. One is that plastics, specifically like single-use plastics, plastics will affect your hormone system. So particles and chemicals in plastic will bind to your cells and prevent your cell from being able to use the real hormones. So plastics are not the only thing, but that's something that we're all around all the time.
Yeah.
And these changes have been linked to endocrine-related cancers, things like obesity, diabetes, thyroid disorders. So these are real things that are happening. They're not myths, they're factually happening. And as it starts to heat up outside, I want to bring attention to one thing that I see and hear about often. And that is single-use plastic water bottles. So those plastic water bottles that you get in the pack of 12 or 24 or whatever, or what you get from the gas station, those are intended for single use. And if they get heated to a temperature around 90 degrees, which is not very hot, especially if it's in your car, that plastic will start to leach chemicals into the water. And then we drink it, and so now we're drinking these endocrine disruptors.
Yeah.
So I encourage you to not keep your plastic water bottles in your car, whether it's through transport, like some people just leave them in their trunk so that they always have water when they need to. That's really not a great idea. Don't keep them in your car whenever you run out to go into the grocery store or whenever you're running into a place, because as the temperature of the car heats up, it's releasing some of those endocrine disruptors into the water. So it's just a good practice to get to use either like a stainless steel or glass container so that you're not getting that plastic leaching into your water.
This is such a great topic to cover today, and thank you for breaking it down for us so that we could understand it. If people at home have any questions for you, how can they contact you?
You can contact me through my website, theunconventionaldietitian.com, or through Facebook or Instagram, both at The Unconventional Dietitian.
Daphne, as always, thank you so much for joining us virtually.
Of course, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And if you at home want to learn more, head to our website, kdn.com. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this.